everyone, it's VampiCat here, and welcome back to another episode of Horizon Forbidden West. On the last episode, we finally got a bunch of the main story mission done. We met up with Katalo, who is now one of my new favorite characters. We went with him to the Sky Clan, and we did a bit of pretty aggressive convincing in order to get the leader of the Sky Clan to send his contestants to the Coal Route. So Hikaru finally has his marshals, and we finally have Ether. I'm sure at some point we are gonna help Katalo actually defeat Regala for good this time. But until then, we've got plenty of other things that we need to be doing. The first thing that we're actually gonna do today is we're gonna do the mission that was given to us by Gaia at the end of last episode, which is to go and investigate the distress signal that she got from Eleuthia, which previously she hadn't even been able to locate at all. I did actually already do that mission after finishing last episode, because once I ended the episode, I realized that there's no way for me to save. It wouldn't let me go out by the campfire until I completed the Eleuthia mission, so I had to film quite a bit more after I ended last episode in order to get to a point where I could save. So the next part that you're gonna watch was filmed a couple days ago after I finished last episode, and then you're gonna see it jump to future me, or I guess me from today. So if it seems like there's a bit of an odd transition, that's the reason why. It's just because this episode was actually filmed on 2 different days. Because if I had put everything that I filmed last time into one episode, it would have been like 4 hours long. But since I couldn't save, I had to keep filming. So some of it just got stuck at the beginning of this episode, but it should still be pretty easy to follow. So all that being said, let's just jump into the episode. Alright, so I literally already did my outro and everything, but the game won't let me save until I talk to Varl, so let's go talk to Varl, and then after that, I'm gonna pray that I can save the game.
There she is. You ready to head out?
No, I wanna fucking save!
I need a little more time.
If I say no,
Okay.
will it let me save?
Let us know when you're ready.
Even if I say no, I still can't save.
What do you say?
Let's get going, I
Let's
guess.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
I love Erend! He's so funny. They all have such interesting personalities. Oh, come on. I don't want the cutscene. I want to save. I've been
This
playing for
distress
so
call
long
had
already.
to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
Please, I am dying to save and end the episode. Well, that's definitely a Zenith.
Merman.
What is that?
What the hell?
So the Zeniths can be killed. Oh no!
Well, that takes the keg.
Varl, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
So they did manage to make something that
We'll check
broke
out
the
the
Zenith's shield.
Let's start with that Zenith. Well, there are obviously more Zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
Can I save? There's a campfire. I'm literally about to abandon all of them. I need this campfire. I can't. I literally cannot jump off. The campfire is right there. It physically will not allow me to go down there. There's like, the game just does not allow you to save right now. Oh my god, I'm pissed! I want to stop playing. I'm hungry. I want to eat dinner. Fine, I'll look at your damn zenith.
Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield.
If they can do it, we can do it.
Why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
I want to fucking save. I desperately would like to save. This is a bizarre looking thing.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
Where is the machine? Up here.
Weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off. An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
Okay, an Oseram with a focus. Does that have anything to do with silence, maybe?
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
I mean, we do know that for whatever reason, silence did help out the rebels, so... I guess that makes sense.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. Do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
Can I save my game? Nope, I'm still not allowed anywhere else but here. I really pray that this quest is short.
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
I am actually baffled that I still cannot save the game. This is like one of the things that I don't super love about only being able to save at certain save points, and that's something that's in so many games, but I really just prefer to be able to save.
Old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
Anyways, I really just prefer games that you can save when you need to and then pick up from there, because I really am hungry and want to eat dinner, and I've been playing for over 4 hours.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console. This was a Far Zenith research lab. Looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up. All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I have no idea where I'm going.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
I love Erend. He's so loyal.
That's for sure.
She thought the same thing.
The control console. To access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
Oh, the console's over here. Ah, enter a code 237.
36 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
That's the number that was sent to us by the distress signal. Oh, another clone?
Aloy.
Or is it the same clone? It kind of looks like the
Skin's
same
like
clone we
ice.
saw before.
Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Was she being controlled, maybe?
Hello, Spit. Apologies.
Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsiness.
So she didn't want to work with them.
Artemis and Apollo.
They have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo? But they don't have Gaia!
You must succeed. Oh, this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
She broke out and she helped us.
So
She's the one that sent the coordinates.
She's still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy. Aloy, can you hear me through this
Oh
thing?
my
What's
god.
going on, Erend?
Erend with
Two of those
technology.
spectral things fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
Yeah. Beta risked everything to betray Far Zenith,
I should prepare before the
steal
Spectre gets here.
Gaia.
I can't let it get through to Varl on the clone.
And that is so important because if they have 3 subordinate functions, they are way closer than we are. But if they don't have the Gaia kernel, there's nothing they can do about it. What am I supposed to do to
Here it
prepare?
comes.
Oh, well, I didn't prepare. Okay, acid.
Ooh, ugly one, are you?
Aloy, maybe don't taunt it. Okay, I dodged like right into that one.
Okay, better.
This thing is kind of cool looking.
I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots.
It's gonna jump at me, isn't it? So its weak spots are like underneath. I'm stuck. Or I'm not stuck, but I was down. Oh!
That thing's quick.
That was not a weak spot. I didn't hit the right thing. That's okay. Got it?
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear. Aloy!
Is everything
Erend.
okay?
And the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
I'm coming to save you.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
I'm running. Erend, I'm running.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Erend. Erend. I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
Huh. Okay.
And the second you need me, I'm there.
I love Erend. What a good guy.
Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. I need to sneak around behind it. It'll be a tough fight if I take that thing head on. Shields down! It's on the move! There!
Not fear. Get out of there!
I'm good. No worries.
Boy, can you hit this thing with acid?
Yeah, don't worry. I'm doing it.
In this battle you love.
Oh, I almost hit you with an arrow. Erend, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you.
Don't get that stuff on you.
Oh god. Heal. I'm trying to use acid.
Coming for you now. Aloy, heads up. Take this. Take him down. Oh, man, it's done.
There we go. GG. So now we have two very important things that Far Zenith no longer has possession of that they need. Beta and the Gaia kernel.
Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon. If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
It is very important for us to know how to take down the fucking Zenith shields.
No. Damn it.
Yeah, that seems like the important piece.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Alright, we've got at least some clue.
I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
It is time for me to finally save the game. Where's the fucking exit in this place? Right here.
I have to get the weapon fragment to Gaia first. And check on the clone.
I still can't save? Am I missing something? Is there a way that you can save without a campfire? Is there a way to save in the fucking room? I'm gonna Google this. There's really no other way to save. I just have to talk to the clone and I have to talk to Gaia. My god. Can you imagine if you had something to do and you couldn't save? Like, I know that the game auto-saves at certain points, But I wouldn't know how to check when my last autosave was. There's no way to, like, look at that. And I wouldn't want to chance it. You just have to, like, turn your PlayStation to sleep mode. There's nothing else you can do.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
It's primitive, she says.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want?
Jeez, Aloy, lighten up a bit.
But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last.
It didn't
Some
last.
sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
It's
Not
them
their
still?
descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago.
Were they in
You didn't
cold
know?
sleep?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you are...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
Yeah, we already pretty much figured that out.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that.
Yeah. Without that kernel, they can't do shit.
The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it?
They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
So you know about the extinction signal?
It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her.
Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them?
They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, I know. You mentioned the Zenith set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony.
It is kind of wild how Ashley Birch voices several different characters in this series, but manages to make them all sound very different and make them sound like their own characters.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age too.
Yeah, these people really beat all of the odds, but they see everybody else as inferior to them. The girl who was fighting the rebels called them vermin, and apparently they've just been slaughtering all of the tribe people. So they clearly do not see the people on Earth as worth anything at all because they're not as advanced or whatever.
How did you escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eleuthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eleuthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Verbana's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eleuthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Eleuthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done.
Yeah, she did a great job.
You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
Yeah, she's been studying Apollo.
And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge just out of reach must have been frustrating. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single location. Of course not.
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything, everyone, they're gonna die.
Hey, calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack.
Jesus, listen.
Engineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
Yeah, she can definitely help us. We definitely need to catch up, it seems.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
Even if she doesn't believe in us, we are gonna make it fucking work.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
Like, we may not have as many subordinate functions as Far Zenith has right now, but we have the Gaia kernel that they need, so they can't make any more progress right now. We are already looking into a way to take down the Zenith shield, so that's a pretty important thing. And we've already got a couple subordinate functions, we just need a few more, so we can make up the time. We can do it. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way.
Welcome back.
Gaia, can you hurry this up? I'm hungry.
Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence, maybe?
Silence.
Yeah, he's the only one who
Based
could
on
have.
the data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
He's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Eleuthia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Now I can finally save.
Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get.
Yeah, things are getting more complicated. Alright, I finally fucking managed to save the game. So what I'm gonna do is, for today, I'm gonna stop playing here. This is gonna go at the beginning of episode 7, but I'm gonna play another few hours on another day. And that's gonna be the rest of episode 7. So for today I'm stopping, and then future me is gonna take over the rest of the episode. So I will see you in a couple days. Alright, here is future me filming a few days later. There's a couple things that I want to do today. First and foremost being, I want to go accept this side quest from Drakka because I already hear him. I love Drakka, and so I'm really excited to have a quest from him. So that's gonna be the first thing that I do today. And then after that, I think the next thing I'm gonna do is go after either it's Demeter or Poseidon, which is the next one. Oh, I thought it was Demeter. I said I was gonna go after Demeter, but Poseidon actually is technically the next one. So I might actually go back on what I said last episode, and I might do Poseidon instead of Demeter. But before that, I really just want to do this quest from Drakka because I love him, and I'm so excited that there's more that I can do with him because I had no idea. Alright, darling, I'm back. I'm so fucking excited. Why does he have this bird, and why is he saying that he hates it? This is very interesting.
Bird trouble?
Damn thing's a curse. Sometimes I think being commander's a curse. That Yara's laughing at me from beyond the grave.
What's wrong?
Her stupid bird flew in yesterday with this in its beak. It's a cord that Tanakh children use to carry their training swords. Kind of thing one of our young doesn't lose unless something bad has happened.
Ah.
I checked around. Turns out a kid's missing. Wandered off the day before last. Search parties turned up nothing. The clan's lost kids before, just not while I'm in charge.
It's not your fault.
There's a bit of quartz on here. It's probably sand. Some dirt and clay with a red hue.
Sand, dirt, and red clay? I know a spot where all 3 meet. Just south of the settlement. Meet me there as soon as you can.
No, I want to go with you.
Well, what if we need that relic of yours again? Besides, you and me rescuing a kid? The clan will eat that up.
Ha! I love him.
Right, because making you look good is what's important.
Oh, it's only an errand, but because it's for Drakka, I'm gonna do it anyways. I know I wasn't gonna do any errands on camera, but for Drakka, I'll do anything. Alright, it's over here. You know, I'm sure being commander is a lot to adjust to, but I feel like Drakka is gonna do just fine. I feel like he's concerned because he's never really had, like, any sort of bad thing happen yet.
I need to help him look for that missing kid.
He's just gonna have to realize that he can't always do something about everything. He's never had, like, something bad happen yet while he's in charge. So it's just gonna be an adjustment for him to realize that, like, bad things sometimes happen, and yes, you should do everything in your power to stop them, but that doesn't mean that everything that happens is your fault. If we can save this kid, that'll be amazing.
Let's talk.
But he definitely shouldn't beat himself up over it.
So, this is it. Sand, dirt, red clay. Just like you said from looking at the kid's cord. You want to use that fancy relic of yours to look around? See if he was here? You might want to start near the bird. Keep squawking like it knows something. Stupid flying vermin.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Oh my god. The fucking bird. I like the bird. Where is it? Where's the bird? I hear it. Oh,
Let's
here
do
you
this,
are.
Red.
Hello.
Use your relic. Find the kid.
His name is Meat?
There.
What kind of
Small
sick
footprints.
person?
Faint, but the tracks lead away from here.
What kind of sick person
Drakka,
names their bird
I found a trail.
Meat?
It might be the child.
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
You all right? You seem a little down.
Guess so. Turns out that more power means more problems. I thought that with Yara finally gone, I could just make things better.
Doesn't really work that way, huh?
Everyone wants everything all the time. Food, water, protection.
Almost done.
When they don't get what they want, blades come out.
Your age, too.
I remind you of anything?
Yeah, me with Yara. I get it. Okay, you made your point.
Yeah. That's true. It is a huge adjustment period. Like I said at the beginning of this quest,
Wait.
Yara and Drakka really just needed to try and understand each
Maybe
other
that
better.
damn bird does know
Please!
something. I think the kid's in that ancient
I'm
wreck.
stuck in here!
What do you mean you're stuck in here? You can just walk out.
There you are. You're safe now.
No! There's machines out there!
Oh. Well, let's kill him.
Looks like we got a fight on our hands.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
That thing won't go down easy.
Not again! Why do I always have to fight these fucking thunder jaws? I am stuck because I can't see where the fuck I'm going. It is always the fucking thunder jaws. Oh my fucking god. I hate these machines more than I hate like anything. Oh, I don't have any medicinal berries in my fucking stash or my like extra stash, whatever it's called. I'm gonna die on you, I'm sorry. I wouldn't have done this quest if I knew it was gonna be a fucking thunder jaw. I swear to God, like, I love this game, but sometimes I feel like they just don't have enough, like, varied enemies. Like, I feel like every major thing that has happened so far in this game, like, all the major side quests I've played so far, like, they've been thunder jaws. How many times am I gonna fight a fucking thunder jaw? I don't want to do it. I don't even want to save this kid. I couldn't see anything. Oh my god. What do you mean, where am I going? I can't fucking see. Ow! I missed. I actually desperately hate this creature. Ah! I am so mad. I'm not even close enough, I guess. Yeah, I guess I wasn't close enough. Sometimes you really just cannot dodge this thing. God fucking damn it, I hate this machine. I am over it. Okay, I knocked something off. I'm gonna fucking die in this corner. Okay, of course. Of course! I'm fucking... I hate this machine. I actually really do. You'd think I would learn how to fight this stupid thing, but no. I still hate it. I still don't know what to do. Heal up how? I have no healing items. It's just gonna blow the thing up. There's no point even putting down traps for this thing. Oh my god. If I have to start over, I'm actually gonna be genuinely annoyed.
The more the merrier.
Are you kidding?
Party crasher.
This is not happening. This is not happening. This is not fucking happening. I don't even care about saving the kid. It's his own fault he got stuck there.
I'm not giving up.
Oh my god. This is just not happening. I don't even know where to shoot. All the weak points are gone except for the ones on its head. So I guess I'm gonna shoot the head. Oh my god! I'm gonna die.
Thunderjaw's down. Take care of that Stormbird.
I'm not leaving you, I'm just gonna die. I guess that would constitute leaving you. Two potions, thank God. Can you get away from me? Oh, there's a... Oh my god, did you see what fucking happened? I tried to collect the fucking medicine right next to the trap. Aloy set off the fucking trap. I'm literally gonna lose my mind. Oh my god, I just got a bunch of medicine. Thank God. Where's the fucking bird? Okay, there's the fucking bird. I'm stuck. Oh my god, I just blew myself up. I'm actually so mad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Critical strike. Critical strike. Can I get another one? knocked it down again. Maybe this is the key. Oh my god, I can get another critical strike. Where did the bird go? Where the fuck is it? There it is. What is it trying to do? Is this thing glitched now? Is this supposed to happen? This, like, does not seem like it's supposed to happen. God, that thing took so fucking long. All this for a fucking kid. You better feel grateful. Although I haven't actually gotten to kill one of those yet, because the part in the story in Horizon Zero Dawn where you kill one, I accidentally walked straight past it. So I guess this is me killing it now. That took forever though. Alright, let's go back to the child, man. That was a lot of trouble just for, like, a tiny little bit of dialogue from Drakka. I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved the dialogue, and I think it's very interesting the way that they showed that being leader doesn't just solve everything. There are its own set of problems that come with that, of course, and Drakka needs to get used to them and used to being in charge, which is gonna have an adjustment period, sorry.
Okay, little soldier. You're all right now. What happened?
I just wanted to go on a hunt, but I got lost, and then the machines chased me, and...
Oh, okay. You're safe now. All right, just give me a minute with my friend here, and then I'll take you back to Scalding Spear.
Thank you, Commander.
Hey, no need for rank. Just call me Drakka.
Oh, I like that he's not really trying to push his rank.
I'd like to say I could have taken those machines one-on-one, but...
The kid's okay. That's all that matters.
Yeah, his parents will be glad to have him back. His squad, too.
And the rest of the clan?
I won't lie. I needed a win. It'll help shore up my support.
Glad I could help. Just remember, you took the job. Now you have to live up to your responsibilities.
I know. I have to rise to the challenge for the clan. No other option.
I think he can do it.
Just hear humility?
Of course. I'm great at that. Oh, before I forget.
Drakka's the best.
Take this. Couldn't have done this without you. Oh, and don't worry about the kid. I'll get him home safe.
Drakka is the best. It's good that he's honest, that he knows certain things are important for image. He understands that, but he still has the clan's best interest in mind. The fact that he told the kid to drop the rank shows how much of a different type of leader he is from Yara. That he does know he needs people's support and he needs a good reputation, but at the same time, he's not just in it for the leadership like Yara seemed to be. For her, the most important thing was nobody challenging her lead, even if it put people in danger. But Drakka seems like, even though he understands that reputation is important, he still has people's best interests in mind, and he just knows that he needs to rise to the challenge, and he needs to adjust to all of the troubles that come with being a leader that he's not used to yet. But he'll get there. I know he will. It's hard being put in a position of power when you haven't been there before, but he will be a good leader. I am sure of it. Alright, so that quest, was actually quite a bit quicker than I thought it would be since it was an errand and not a side quest, and holy fuck, did I hate that fucking bird. But we did it, and that's all that matters. I'm not quite sure what I should do next. There are more side quests that I can do, but I think I actually want to go straight to Poseidon now. How did I start going the wrong way? What is wrong with me? Oh, this place is very barren. There's nothing here. Was it always like this, or is this because of Hades? Because this is like nothing.
Get away from my ring.
Who is yelling? I hear people yelling. I'm stuck.
Sounds like someone's in trouble.
I hear it, but I don't see anybody. I don't want to just run right past them by accident. Up there?
Machine doesn't like fire.
Yeah, up here.
I think she's gonna need some backup.
Yeah, there's a lot of machines here.
Never mind. Help me.
Ah!
Get to it? Please be intact. Please.
Is everything okay?
She's okay.
Can I talk to you?
142. Supply drop.
Alright. Wire the spike is still intact. Rig's still playing.
You okay there?
You took out those machines. I'm grateful, but you should go now. There's nothing to see here.
So this rig of yours, it's receiving sound through that wire from the thing up on the cliff, what you call a spike. But the message is only a fragment, and you're trying to pick up the whole thing?
How did you figure all that out?
I've learned a few things in my travels. If you want, we could talk about it. Maybe I can help?
You do seem downright knowledgeable. So go ahead. Shoot.
How did you first hear the message?
I used to be a smith up in the claim. Wasn't an easy life. A lot of hard work without much to show for it. Then, one day, I heard a whisper coming from a steel rod. Faint, like the last fingers of steam coming off a cooling forge. When I moved the rod around, the whispers got louder. I did some tinkering, built my rig, and did my best to follow that sound. Further west I came, the stronger it got. Then I found that spike up there. When I hooked up my rig, the words were clearer than ever.
What do you think the message is?
I don't know. There's something sad about it. Feels like it's from one lost soul to another.
Okay. That's very interesting. Where did the message
I'd
come
sure like
from?
to know what it means.
Your rig's impressive. How does it work?
Well, like you said, the spike up there seems to capture the sound. It travels by wire down to my contraption. I put some coils in there and
That's pretty
a light
smart.
sheet of metal that vibrates, making the sound louder. I'm not exactly sure why it works, but it just does.
And you set it up out here all alone?
I'm not the trusting type. Pretty much everything I do is all alone.
I mean, that's valid.
You're no ordinary tinker.
Didn't used to be a tinker at all. More of a metal worker. Came from Mainspring. I can weld a seam so fine you could barely see it. Not that I ever got any credit for it. You see, up there, you've got to be a man to get ahead.
Retweet!
I once had a shot at joining a first-rate crew, one of the best forges in the claim. But I didn't get the job. My own brother wouldn't vouch for me just because I'm of the female persuasion.
Okay, I love her. That's so fucked up. And it's fucked up that stuff like that actually happens.
At least out here, I don't have to worry about any Mainspring men talking down to me.
I like you. Fuck your brother.
Sounds like you're still mad at your brother.
He sounds like a piece of shit.
Some days I am. Other days, I miss him. He's passed on, you see.
That's a lot of complicated emotions
He
to
didn't
have,
the
then.
guts to go against the blast of the bellows and vouch for a lady. Even his own sister. It was cowardly, and I told him so. In fact, I told him we weren't family no more. But over time, I've had cause to regret it. He wasn't a bad sort. He knew how to make me smile when he wasn't being such a lout.
I'm sorry he's gone.
Yeah. So am I. Blast it all.
Okay, so maybe he wasn't a piece of shit. He was just too cowardly.
Let me have a look at that spike. I might be able to pick up more of that message.
How?
Let's just say I have a rig of my own.
I didn't know Nora were tinkers.
They're not, but I am, in a way. Be right back.
Well, okay then. I guess.
Okay, let's go help her, because I like her. Women
Just
have
follow
to
the
stick
wire
together.
To the spike at the top. And then please, just don't break anything.
I wouldn't dream of it. Yeah. Women need to help women. Especially when it's of a problem that's related to being a woman inherently. Like, it sucks that stuff like this legitimately happens.
Better get climbing.
No matter where you are, there is always gonna be sexism that stops women from getting ahead, or even if it doesn't stop them from getting ahead, it gives them a disadvantage right from the start. And it's been like that forever, even as things have improved so much, and obviously things are way better than they used to be. There's still so much improvement that needs to happen.
Gotta give her credit, lugging all that wire up a cliff wall.
Alright, let's take a look at this thing.
Might get better reception if I'm next to it.
Supply drop beacon. Oh. The note.
factory. Interesting. Can't seem to get a fix on where the signal's coming from, though. Well, better let the Tinker know I got a bit more of the message.
Alright, where is she?
This'll break my fall. This ought to be a good shortcut.
She's somewhere down this way at the end of all these wires. Yeah, there she is. Hello.
Your rig is picking up an old world message. A recording of some kind.
Thought as much. Did you hear more of it?
A bit. It was recorded during a war. A bad one.
Maybe that's why it sounds so darn sad. There's something about it that makes me think of my late brother. May his ashes stay warm in the forge. Not sure why, exactly.
I still can't get a fix on the source.
Well, the words grew stronger when I got out here.
What if you moved the rig now? Try to see if you can get a stronger signal elsewhere.
Even if I could dodge the Tenakth and the machines, I can't lose that spike. Nothing else pulls down the words better.
Okay. If it's an old world message, then let's try old world methods. They used to pinpoint signals by listening for them at 3 different spots. The taller the better. And then they combined the information and used it to find the source.
And you can do that?
I think so. But your spike is only 1 spot. I need 2 more, both up high.
Oh. Well, there's a big bright tower in the Tenakth territory north of here.
Yeah, that should work. I have another spot in mind, near a place I'm camping.
Wait. I don't know your name. Or why you do all of this for someone you just met.
Aloy. And because I want to know what's out there. Same as you.
Sylga. And when you find it, Aloy, I'd be eager to hear what it is.
Aw, I'm definitely gonna help her. I might not do it right now because it seems like they're kind of scattered locations. Yeah, we'll do that later. I will do it at some point, but not right now. Right now, I am gonna continue heading toward Poseidon again. That was just a minor distraction along the road. But that was a nice little distraction. I like Sylga, and it's always nice to hear a game actually talk about relevant social issues.
Going down! This must be the ruins of Las Vegas. Poseidon shouldn't be far.
It's so strange seeing it like this. Knowing that it's like places that we know from our world. Seeing it so destroyed like this, it's kind of sad.
Gaia said this is where I'd find Poseidon, but the ruins out here are exposed to the elements. But a lot of them are buried in the sand. So maybe Poseidon is underground. If that's true, I might be able to find a way down through one of these structures.
Okay. Let's see.
Water's pouring out of that building. Poseidon's doing? I better check it out.
Beautiful.
Someone's been through here.
Ooh. The only person I could think of is Silence. Oh, or fucking any of the New Zeniths.
Camping gear. Looks like there's something behind that tarp.
Or maybe it's just somebody that doesn't even know what's actually here. Yeah, these people don't actually know what's here.
I almost had him. I was so close. To drowning.
What?
Not to the embers. Morlun, it's over. Well, not for me, it's not. then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse. We're through.
What are you guys trying to do here?
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life or succumb to deadly delusion?
So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly, a Norse spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay,
She's like, I don't care, I don't want to listen to you.
Not typical Delvers. That's for sure.
They look so confused.
What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark 1. The Mark 2 was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
These people are funny.
Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a compressed
air capsule. Hammer and tongs.
What is this? What is this? Get over here. She's a stranger.
This is so entertaining.
You got a name?
This is so entertaining.
Moreland. Not a stranger anymore.
You're a damn fool.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
I love this.
Hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
I love this.
Partner?
Partner?
He's so pissed. Oh my god. I love these people. They are so funny. They're so fucking entertaining. They have like a really entertaining banter with each other. They are so cool. I love them.
What's so important down there that you'd risk your life?
Well...
Moreland, I'm not interested in salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
Well, all right. Then what if I told you we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed by man or maid?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it. Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Well, now, yes, but with a proper spark. These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing pictures in the air, and the ruins below us are full of them. A feast for the eyes beyond description. Just as my old Gramps promised me.
My god, I love these people.
How did your grandfather discover these embers?
He was here. 40-odd years ago. He was one of the first to lead a delving party into the West. He discovered the ancient city around us, plumbed the depths of this very structure. He found the hollow underneath and the glowing embers all about. Took as many as he could and brought them home.
Are they just lights?
He always wanted to come back and get more, but, well, never scraped up the shards. What he really wanted to do was use the embers to put on a show. One unlike the world has ever seen.
That's so... that's so cool.
He was a true delver. And a true showman. And I miss him. But I will do him proud.
I will help you
I'll
with your
gather the
dream.
embers and put on a spectacle that would have amazed even him. With your help, of course.
So these embers project images?
Paintings of light. It's amazing stuff. This one showed the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, beckoning all to a buffet of lobster and succulent beefs.
So they're holograms.
I must have watched it about 100 times as a child in my old Gramps workshop.
What happened to it?
Over time, they die out. I cried the day that this one's light faltered. But there are many more below, as you'll see if you get down there like I did and my old Gramps before me.
So what exactly happened down there?
It was a delve like no other. A chance to follow my old Gramps' footsteps. Beneath this structure here is an enormous hollow, a dome protected from the sands. We built this elevator here to ensure easy egress and exit. It's quite a contraption, actually, and not so easy to...
Right. Again. What happened?
At the bottom, we beheld the treasure my Gramps first discovered. Painted images in the air of every description. Dancing women, games and coins and promises of jackpots.
So this was a casino.
I don't know what that is, but it's gotta be good. But then, something went wrong. The images turned nautical. Waves went through them, even fish. Like a strange underwater dream.
Poseidon's dream.
Yes. Well, suddenly there was this terrible rushing sound, and then an explosion of water erupted from the floor.
So water just shot up from the floor and filled the place up?
It was a raging flood unlike anything I've seen. We ran like forge fire and barely made it up the elevator as a wave just crashed beneath us. Shaken, but not stirred, I built the diving bubbles Mark 1 and Mark 2. I tried the descent in each, but I nearly drowned both times. Abaddon's beside himself. He thinks I'm insane. But I can't give up now. I've come too far. And the embers are just barely within my reach.
Well, maybe I can help.
Yeah. Maybe you can.
You guys don't seem like average delvers.
We're not really delvers at all. We're showmen.
Like, performers?
You're Nora, and thus unfamiliar with the arts. We stage spectacles all around the claim.
No wonder they're
Summer
dramatic.
Tells stories, which I augment with all manner of sounds and fireworks, and Abaddon, he, well...
Complains?
He handles the money, which amounts to about the same thing.
Oh my god. So funny.
When we delve, it's to find gear for my theatrics. Which makes this delve the most important one of all.
Yeah, it's no wonder that all of these people have very dramatic personalities. They're a bunch of theater kids, which I love. I absolutely adore theater kids.
How deep is it? Can't I just swim down?
Only if you have gills. You can stack 50 kegs in that shaft.
Leave it to the Oseram to measure something in kegs.
Talking liquid depths, I'd say it's apt.
Apt or not, sounds too deep to hold my breath.
Hence, our new invention.
All right, let's get the parts. I love these people. They have such entertaining, witty, fun banter between each other.
I'd better get after those parts.
There's a fully intact compressed air capsule in the Mark II, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
If you made it back up alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
All right. As for the other parts, Stemmer scouted a herd due south of here that should have what we need.
I'm on it.
Great. I'll come back when you get the gear. Good hunting.
Let's help him. I love him. You're gonna run into this beam. Aloy! that was
I
rough.
thought we
Got
were
the compressed
finally
air
going to get
capsule.
away from this place.
Poor Abaddon.
Get all the
Good
machine
thing that
parts.
Aloy showed up. We'll see.
The longer they're
My
sojourning
God.
in the desert,
According to Moreland,
the
it
crustier
should
the
be
shard
south of
counter
here.
grows.
Abaddon is like, fuck that girl. I've been saying this constantly, but this game has so much personality. Like, every character I meet, whether they're a main character or side character or anything, they just have such interesting
Some kind of drone.
personalities.
Is it watching over this area? Well, this is where Moreland said though it would be. They must have moved on. I need to pick up their trail. Better look for tracks. There. Tracks should lead me to the herd. There's the herd. I should have the parts I need.
Alright, so what do I need exactly? Okay, y'all are weak against shock.
Better deal with them first.
Alright, what do you want? Weak versus fire and shock. Actually, let's use shock. That way I can knock it out of the air.
Okay, got them all. And where did the herd go?
Oh, that wasn't the herd. Oh my god, what is that? There's a fucking tornado! Ah!
There's sand in my ears now.
Oh my god!
It looks like the herd's caught between those sand spirals. I could use that to my advantage.
Oops. Okay, shock. Fire. Ah! Oh! What the fuck hit me? God damn it.
Synthetic membrane. I should have all the parts to build this thing now. Better get back to Moreland.
Okay, let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here. This place is dangerous. This place is very dangerous. Let's get back to Moreland. I love Moreland. He's so entertaining. He's just got a very fun personality, which, like, a lot of the characters that we've met so far don't really have. And I don't mean that as a bad thing. I absolutely love every single character we've met so far. But Moreland is very, like, goofy. That's the right word. And all of our friends, like, they're definitely fun people, but they're not necessarily, like, goofy like Moreland is. So I feel like he's a good addition to the cast of characters to have somebody that's kind of more of like a, I don't want to say comic relief, but he's just got more of like a funny personality. All right, I've got your machine parts.
What can I do for you, partner?
I've got everything I need to build the
incredible diving mask.
I think diving mask is enough.
I won't quibble. The workbench is
I won't quibble. I love him so much. What a fun guy. All right, it's kind of like a scuba mask.
Whoa. There's a marvel. If it works, you'll let me try it? I want to get down there and get those embers.
Assuming I don't drown.
So what are you really looking for down there?
It's hard to explain. Something that caused a malfunction in the apparatus that controls the old city. I think it started the flood.
Well, I thought we started the flood. Like we sprung a trap. I don't know how we were detected. Like I said, the dancing lights around us changed, turned to sea life. There was this flash of red, and the roar of water surging in.
Wait, a flash of red?
A red light from a spot near the grate on the floor where the water burst through. It was like a beacon.
Or a warning. Thanks. That might help.
I hope it does. And good luck down there.
Okay. Time to see if this thing works.
Okay. Let's test it. How do I use it? How do I use it?
So far, so good.
Oh, she already has it on.
Neat down here.
Perfect. So now we can breathe in the water. Look at these big bubbles. Oh, there are indeed a bunch of lights down here.
Diving mask seems to be holding up. I've never been able to swim this deep before.
This is beautiful. Are these holograms? They look like holograms. They don't look real, that's for sure. Okay.
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when
It's
this
so
casino was
pretty.
still called the Temple. One big bet turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt this cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
This is beautiful.
What did he do here?
These lights are gorgeous. I understand why Moreland likes them so much. They are beautiful.
That looks like a way out.
All right.
Poseidon's down here somewhere.
Yeah, we gotta go down a little further.
Whoa!
Oh!
There's no way to be in the water. I'll have to be careful. This place is massive. All of it.
Oh my god, there's that machine. Unless that's just another one. This place is pretty. It's so beautiful. Okay, there's a harsh current here. Okay, here's the red light. This place is so fucking pretty.
Red light.
And the music too is so magical. Usually I don't like underwater things in general either. But the lights and the music are so beautiful that this is actually kind of relaxing in a way, which is shocking to me because I'm terrified of water.
Detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here. Machines down here. Swing around them. Stick to cover.
Stealth kelp will hide you from underwater enemies. This is so cool. This is actually really cool. I don't even mind that it's underwater because like the music and the visuals are so beautiful. All right, here's the first node.
Should lead me to the pump node.
Where? This way, probably.
I can't reach the ledge from here. Maybe there's something I can climb to get out.
Is there? Maybe this way? Yep, right here.
Get my picture at least.
The primer node shut down now. I think the last time I was down here was during the Lumia incident. A malfunction led to an overflow of detergent in the pipes. Suds rose from every fountain. As we frantically tried to fix it, I looked up and saw everyone in the lobby chasing bubbles the size of basketballs.
That sounds fun, actually.
Young and old alike. Another magical moment in the impossible city.
Another recording from Stanley Chen. There. One node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node. Just ignite this.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Alright, let's go back up. Ah. Wait, how do I get back up? Oh, through here, right? No, this way. It's funny because the last water level that I played was like my least favorite level so far in this game. Or I guess not level, but area. But this one I really like.
The road should be on the other side of the dome. Another access point. Should get me to the second node.
Oh no. Oops, no, I need to go down. I doubt the machine's gonna follow me down here. No, it didn't follow me. Oh my god, go up the ladder. Aloy. Aloy, the Aloy. Just another note from Stanley.
Just shut down the secondary node. No more water for the fountains. No more shows. No one left to appreciate them anyway. I'll never forget the city's grand reopening. The fountains had been bone dry for years. No one believed they'd ever return. So, as the first bloom arced up in the dome,
damn it,
the music swelling, my heart soared right along with it. The city gave me a second chance once. Now it had one, too.
The domes, the water. He was responsible for all of it.
I don't know why I needed to blow that up, considering I already got across, but I guess that'll help me get back. Okay. Node number 2. Oh, actually, I did need to break that.
I've taken care of both nodes.
Otherwise, this wouldn't have gone up.
I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station.
Oh my god, she's glitching through everything.
According to the map, the maintenance stations should be at the south end of the dome.
Okay, there's a machine. I'm in the kelp. Please don't see me.
Machine will take a lot of damage from acid.
Okay, let's wait for it to go past. Okay, there's another big machine there that we definitely don't want to be seen by. Something saw me. But I'm in the grass. I'm in the kelp. Can't see me, I'm in the kelp. My god. This is terrifying. My god.
There's red light in that tower. Just like at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. But how to get in?
Okay, I'm starting to feel a little anxious from the underwater. It was okay for a while, but now I'm like, can you please get me to the surface? How do I get in? Can I go through here, maybe?
Looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in. Does the train channel fetch a price? I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge.
Alright, I'm starting to get done with the underwater. I can feel myself starting to feel like I can't breathe. Let's get this water out of here as fast as I fucking can. I say as I loot shit. Yeah, I'm actually like deathly afraid of water. And like underwater sections I can handle for like short periods of time, but after a while like I start to feel like I can't breathe. So I need to get this water out of here ASAP. Especially since I don't have the pretty lights and the calming music anymore.
There should be a console in here.
Here we go.
Time to try this place out.
Oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Thank God. No more water, please. No more fucking water. Beautiful. Deep breath. You did it, Aloy.
That did it. Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon. I guess the purge didn't get rid of all of the water.
Oh, come on. Oh, there's a data point here.
System shutdown's almost done. The only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around to see it destroyed. The Odyssey will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here. Still, my last memory of this place will be empty. A city that's already dead.
That's sad, but he said the Odyssey, yeah. He was Zenith.
The Zenith. But he did so much for this place. He doesn't sound like the others.
I'm sure there are good Zeniths. We've only met a few of them, so...
I've left these machines behind. Could sneak by them. Deal with the big one first.
Oops. This thing is totally gonna see me.
Caught on.
Yeah, they caught on. You were standing right the fuck in front of them. I wanted to see your weakness. Okay, fire and shock. Oops. I'm stuck. Shock is kind of OP. I could have gotten a second critical strike. What does the little guy have? I think that one... Oh, that one's weak to acid.
There, machine's vulnerable.
Ah! Oh wait, is this the big one? This is the main monster. I didn't even realize. I thought he was just another little guy. You're strong against fire too, that's right. But I'm gonna keep using shock actually. I just missed that one. You're not so tough. Ah! Okay, maybe I shouldn't have taunted it. Maybe I shouldn't have taunted you. Oops. I need to get past this thing. Okay, now that I'm more in the open, it'll be a little easier. Okay, couple more arrows, this thing will go down. Yep, one more. Okay. The creature is down. Let's go find Poseidon.
Okay. Poseidon is through there.
It's so pretty.
Where did that machine go?
Oh, that wasn't the big machine. I was gonna say, that machine went down very quickly. Oh no. There it is.
Was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Yeah, that thing is huge. It's like a whale.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
Thank you for the story.
Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
Ooh, I'm getting excited. This is cool. Oh my god, it's like a dragon. It's like a sea dragon. Oh my god, he's running away. I love the Delver crew. Or I guess not really the Delver crew, the performer crew.
Get to that overhang.
Okay. Weak first shock and ice. Okay, I have both. But I don't know if I should use the ice. Or if it's a better idea. Oh my god. I don't know why I just had a hard time there. I don't think I'm really even hitting the weak points because it keeps moving. Oh god. What is on your back? That's what I really need to aim for. Oh my god! Whoa! This thing is cool! Holy shit! Holy shit! Okay. I don't think it has the frost on it anymore, but I'm gonna focus on shock now. Oh, I am doing shock. Why is it not? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I see. This thing is crazy. You are so cool. Ooh, that hit me. Why is it not taking any shock? I'm using shock arrows. There it is. at them up there doing their best. Okay, it's down. This might be the last couple hits here. Nope. It got up faster this time.
Down it goes.
Oh, they finished it off though.
You did it!
I just got a ton of shit for that. How do I get up here? Right there. I love how you can optionally talk to Moreland and his crew.
Get a move on.
Oh. I started climbing up and then they started climbing down. Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna talk to them, but I think it's funny that you can just ignore them and keep going. They're like, yay, you did it! And then you're just like, bye.
You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming.
Oh my god.
You
I
know,
love
grab
Abaddon.
what we
He's
came
so
here for
funny.
and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling.
This crew is so
Though we should
wholesome.
probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here. Does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Yeah, I'm good.
Very well.
Moreland's
We'll start
crew
taking
is
some of the
so...
embers upstairs.
They're so fun.
Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
I just love their banter with each other. And I love that their whole purpose of this delve is not for money. They're not here to like find cool things that they can sell. They're here because they want to entertain people. They want to make people happy and put on a great show. They're performers and they really just want to amaze people. It's just a nice
somewhere beyond this door.
it's a nice break from like constantly meeting delvers who are trying to make money to see people who are just trying to live out a dream of performing. It's great. I really love Moreland and his crew. They're just wholesome.
Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it. There. I should be able to use that console.
I can't do it. I can't give up on this place. I'm leaving everything on standby. The system's equipped for runs for decades, if not hundreds of years. It's a long shot. But maybe someday, against all odds, someone will find this place again. Marvel at its lights and wonders.
Aww.
Discover a fortune and boundless opportunity. Make it their own dream. After all, if the city can give me a second chance, if water can flow in a wasteland, anything's possible.
That is so sweet. Yeah, he was right. Someone did find it again and they were in awe. And they made it their dream. Aww. Why am I like oddly choked up? It's just, oh, it's beautiful. There's just something about like the love of art, the love of performing, the love of making people happy, making people entertained. It's just, it's a beautiful thing, wanting to, above all, put wonder into people's hearts. There's just something great about art and performance that is almost magical.
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
Okay, we did it. We've got Poseidon.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system.
What's it gonna look like when we go out
The
here?
London crew must have headed back up top. With all the embers they could carry, I bet.
This is so pretty. Look at all the lights. I hope they saw this before they left. 'Cause this is gorgeous. The lights with all the water, it's beautiful. We're gonna take this back to Gaia, and that's gonna be the last thing that I'm gonna do today. Next episode, I think I'm gonna focus a little bit more on side quests because I've already got 2 of the 3 subordinate functions. So I think I want to crank out a bit of side questing. I might do some of the not as interesting ones off camera as well, just so I can get them done. But let me know if there are any like really interesting side quests that you would want to see on camera. Because I am down to do anything. I am really enjoying this game. I don't know where I'm trying to go. I need to go up. How do I get there? Ah, I can grapple up. Oh, and there's a ladder up there too. Okay. We made it up. Up, Aloy. I said up. That's not even close to what I wanted you to do. I guess I have to take the ladder then.
An elevator. Morlun must have built this before the place flooded. Might still work. Be nice not to have to climb back up.
Yeah, this is definitely a lot nicer than climbing all that way. Tower of Tears. Yeah, they did see the lights. Good. There must be more lights out here. Interact with what? Oh. Oh my god!
Show my old Gramps always wanted.
It's so beautiful! Look at all these holograms! That's amazing!
His dream realized. His old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine?
This is
Folks
making me
from all over the
emotional!
land coming to take it all in. Plus, some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
Aw, this is amazing!
This delve is a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
This music too! Why am I gonna cry over this? This is not something I should be feeling like I'm gonna cry over. But I think
Crew's gonna stay. Maybe I should come back and check on them later.
I will definitely come back and check on them later. I bet they'll have a side quest or something.
See if she needs help with that scrambled signal first. And with my new diving mask, I should be able to swim as deep as I want to. Once I find a place with more water.
Yeah, I definitely will come back here later to see if they have any side quests or anything. It's amazing that they're gonna rebuild this place, or at the very least, they're gonna make it into something again. Something that people can enjoy. I think part of what, like, really touched me about that quest is the fact that obviously when your main focus is on survival, you don't always have time for things like art. But once people start to thrive again or have their basic needs met, art always finds a way, because art is so important for life. Art is the thing that enriches the world. It's the things that make you happy. Like, if you think about a world without art, how much art do you consume on an everyday basis? Video games are art, TV shows and movies, books, music. We have so much art around us that we are constantly interacting with. So to think of a world without that is just sad, but it goes to show that no matter what time, no matter what place, humanity will always find a way to make art. And I think that's just what really got to me about that quest, is that they're finding a way to bring art into the world and make people happy. It really got to me. I really loved that quest, and seeing them kind of not only fulfill their dream, but almost make their dream even better and greater. All they wanted were the embers to put on a show for people, and they found something so much bigger. They found an entire place where they can make people happy and fill people's lives with wonder and beauty. It's just, I love it so fucking much. Okay, I can go straight to Gaia, but my friends obviously have some things to say. Zoe apparently has a quest. Erend is rocking out, of course. Okay, so I'm gonna do what I did the last episode. Right now, I'm gonna spend a little bit of time exhausting my friends' dialogue, see what new things they have to say. It definitely shouldn't take as much time as last time. But I think if it does take a bit of time, I'll still put a timestamp where you can skip all of the kind of optional dialogue if you don't really feel like listening to it. So let's go ahead and talk to everyone.
Aloy, you're back.
How are things going around here?
I'm still trying to get Beta to talk to me. It's a slow process.
I kind of forgot about Beta.
Are you okay? This clone thing, it's a lot, even for you.
I'm just trying to take it one step at a time.
Fair enough. If you need anything, just let me know.
I will, Varl. You're my best friend.
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. You ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anyone.
They're not real animals, Varl.
Find something else.
Oh my god. He's looking for gifts. That's so sweet. They're not real animals. It's okay. You can give her a stuffed animal.
How's everyone dealing with Beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Erend. He was totally lost.
Sounds about right.
Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from one seed. That seemed to help a bit.
Zoe is a very good teacher because she is very smart, but she seems to know how to break things down for people that might not understand things as easily as she does. And that's really the sign of like a good teacher. Just being smart isn't everything. Honestly, I'm shit at teaching things to other people because I just expect them to understand what I understand, and that's not always the case. So it seems like Zoe is a great teacher for everybody.
I see everyone settling in.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here.
Oh,
Says
that
the
sounds
home should always
awesome.
spring with life anew. I asked Erend to help find some. I think his head into a snap mall.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place.
This is so cute. I just love the way that all of my friends interact with each other. And the fact that Varl and Zoe are actually calling this place a home, it really makes me hope that, like, we can live here even after our journey is done. Wouldn't that be amazing if we just had this little family of friends? I mean, I know everybody else, they have their own friends. They have places they should get back to, because Varl has his mom, and Aaron has a VOD that he should be helping, but, like, you know what? They should just abandon all of their duties and stay here forever, because this is our home now.
I should get back to the wilds.
I'll keep an eye on Beta. Make sure she's comfortable.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk to Aaron, and then I want to see what Zoe's quest is.
Aaron, you okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of me now.
Right, there's two of you now.
Oh
at
my
least
God.
You seem to be handling it okay.
I love Aaron.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying. What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there have been keeping me in mind. But to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
I believe in you. And he's working hard. I think it's so funny the way that they all kind of poke fun at each other. Like, Varl is constantly clowning Aaron for his music or, like, not understanding things or whatever. And then Aaron is clowning Varl and Zoe for being, like, lovebirds. You can just tell that they actually really get along with each other and love each other because they're constantly kind of poking fun at each other. It's like, it's the same thing that, like, friends always do to each other. Like, you know you're good friends if you can make fun of each other.
What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms.
Ooh.
That reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it.
That
It
doesn't
ended
sound...
like a lot of Oseram things do.
Yeah.
With a spark and a boom.
That doesn't sound like it would end well.
Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. I feel like the last thing somebody wants when they're kind of, like, disoriented is everybody that they don't know crowding around them. And Aaron isn't exactly the best at being delicate with people, and he knows that about himself, so I'm sure he was like, Varl and Zoe will be much better at this. What is Let's Play Strike?
What's this?
Strike. It's a Tanakh game. I'm pretty bad at it, but it's fun.
Did Katalo teach him?
Teach me?
I would, but I can barely make sense of it myself. Be better off learning from Salma and Chainscrape. She can be pretty passionate about it, but she knows Strike as well as any Tanakh.
Guess I'll have to make some time to visit her when I can.
Okay, so I can learn how to play this game from somebody in Chainscrape. I'm definitely gonna go there, because that sounds very interesting.
I have to get going.
I wonder if
Don't
it's
go
like a
causing too
mini
much
game.
trouble.
I love my fucking friends. Yeah, I can learn Machine Strike. I definitely want to learn how to play that and come back here and play it with Aaron. Okay, time to talk to Zoe.
Aloy.
Hey, thought I'd check in on how you're doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
A little.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
Of course I have time for you, Zoe. You're one of my friends.
What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus. and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life, as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again.
Yeah, then you can get back to how things were before. You can have machines that actually are going to help you.
Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Ether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like Stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those Stormbirds in line. What else have you
Oh god, I clicked the wrong thing. Damn it!
You said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed down there like that. She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
I hope she comes around. She's basically like our twin. So, hopefully she actually can make friends with people and not just stay holed up in the basement. Okay, let's see what this quest is.
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it, reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the location of the machines.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna help her with that. If we can help her land prosper again, we definitely should do it. Especially after all that Zoe is doing for us. She's basically training our own superhero team while we're out saving the world. Like, she has done so fucking much for us. I want to give back to her in any way that I can.
I need to get going.
May the land bloom in your steps.
Okay. I've talked to the 3 in here. I've got that side quest, which I'm gonna do on next episode for sure. Unless it's a really tough side quest. Let's actually check that. No, it seems fine. So we're gonna do that for sure next episode. Let's go find Katalo and Beta. Beta's in the basement. Oh my god, look at him jamming out. That's me. That is me when I listen to music, 100%. This is absolutely me when I listen to music. I am not kidding. Alright, what's up, Beta?
Did you want something?
I just wanted to speak with you.
Hey, me again. Was there something else? So have you been able to make use of your expertise?
I guess so. Gaia transferred a lot of data on Hephaestus to study.
And? Any insights?
It looks like it's been modifying its code, increasing in size and complexity over the years. There's a lot to analyze still.
Okay, well... keep at it, I guess.
I still am in awe of the fact that Ashley Birch can play multiple characters talking to each other and still make them sound like completely different people. That is a great talent as a voice actress.
So have you been upstairs at all?
Not really. Varl sometimes comes down here to talk. He keeps asking if I'm okay.
Varl is kind.
I thought he only wanted to know about my productivity, but it's almost like he actually wants to talk to me.
He does.
I think he does.
He's nice and he wants to get to know you. He wants to make sure you're all right.
Have you talked with anyone else in the base?
I speak with Gaia. She asked me how I'm feeling and my opinion on various topics. I didn't expect that from an AI.
Yeah.
That's all thanks to Elizabeth.
She has an actual
Gaia had
personality.
To care, not just follow her programming orders.
I know. Independent emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create you, after all.
That's true.
Yeah. I guess so.
Alright, that's all we can say to Beta.
It's time for me to go. I'll check on you later.
Yeah, sure.
I really do think that she'll come around. She's just really not used to being around people. And she's not used to people caring about her. She mostly only socialized with the AIs, which didn't have emotional capacity like Gaia does. So she just doesn't really have a lot of social skills, and she doesn't trust people for obvious reasons, because people in the past have never given her any reason to trust them. So it's just gonna take her a while to come around and realize that we actually care about how she's doing as a person. Okay, gotta find Katalo. That's not the right way.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
No. Whose room is this?
Varl and Zoe's room.
Oh, Varl and Zoe's room.
I believe they wanted private accommodations.
Aww. They sleep very close to each other. That's cute as fuck. Oh my gosh. That does look kind of like a stuffed animal. This is so cute. I'm glad they have their own little space. This is where Katala was before, wasn't it? Where is he now? He's the last person I have to find.
Looks like some of the holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful warm-up.
Okay. What's
I
up?
hope I'm not interrupting.
No, but I must ask. The woman Varl and Aaron brought in, she's related to you.
Kind of.
It's hard to explain. She's more of a copy.
Good. If she's anything like you, we've just gained reinforcements.
Maybe.
Katala really doesn't let anything bother him.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there. Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Ikaro's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
Aw, I'm glad that it helped your tribe. I fucking love the Tanakh.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regala's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
Aw, I love that when Katalo learns something new, he kind of takes it in stride and he allows himself to be impressed by other people's accomplishments. Is all of this new?
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
He just said yes.
As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad.
I love
As I
him.
grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father.
Something clearly
I was
changed.
too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself.
What
Even
a
though
piece
he
of
knew perfectly
shit.
well, I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse.
That's fucking awful.
So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
I think I love everything about Katalo. I really think I love everything about him. I think he's my favorite character, 100%. Like, I love Drakka, but he's not so much a major character, so I don't really have the chance to get to know him as deeply as I'm getting to know Katalo. I really think Katalo is my favorite now. He's just so interesting. Like, every single major character in this game, every companion, they have very unique personalities, and they have all of these little things that make up who they are. They're very well-developed characters. They're not just like surface level. There's so much to them. And I really, really love that about this game. It has made me love this game way more than I thought I would, because after playing Horizon Zero Dawn, I thought, yeah, it's a pretty good game. I enjoyed it, but I wasn't like in love with it. Because I'm the type of person that usually the thing that attracts me the most to a story is its characters. If I can really find myself invested in the characters, then you've got me. That's pretty much all it takes. So Horizon Forbidden West putting so much into fleshing out their characters is what has really made me fall in love with it. And all of the characters are like this. Zoe, Varl, Erend, and Katalo all are very, very in-depth characters. But Katalo is just... he's just my type, for sure. Because he's very, like, edgelord, but at the same time, he's a very caring person. And sometimes when he just, like... he just says something so matter-of-factly, and he doesn't elaborate on it, and Aloy's like, you want to tell me more? I just find it so endearing for some reason. I just really like Katalo.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the wings of the Tem. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Kulrut. Drakka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings.
Ah!
And leapt into battle from the sky.
That's
For us, to
awesome!
imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess. And it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom. And the awe it must have inspired.
I bet you that's gonna happen at some point in this story. if they're setting this up, then I bet you at some point we are gonna fly into battle on a winged machine. And I am very excited for that.
What did Chief Akaro say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
I'm obsessed with Katalo. Okay, that's all he's got to say for now.
I need to go.
On your way, then.
My fucking king. I'm so obsessed with him. I'm legitimately just in love with him. That's all there is to it. I'm fucking in love with Katalo. I love all the characters, but Katalo is my man. Okay. Last thing for today, I'm gonna go give Poseidon to Gaia, and I'm gonna pray that I don't...
I see you have recovered Poseidon.
I'm gonna pray that I don't get into a situation where I can't save. I'm also realizing that I can actually just straight up talk to Gaia. I think I have to actually interact with the console, though, to do it. But it's showing me that she has dialogue to say.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it.
Awesome. So I can
Hey,
just
Gaia.
straight up
I'm
talk to
back.
her.
So I see what is on your mind.
So, I guess Beta's here to stay. I gave her a focus. Told her to talk to you to see if she can help. She's... not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Some more helpful, I guess.
She had a hard upbringing.
And less pessimistic.
It is true, she overestimated our progress. However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zenith.
That's true.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
I think she will.
How's Katalo doing?
I have detected that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him.
Yeah.
In an effort to remedy this, I have discussed a potential solution.
Is he gonna get a robot arm?
I believe he will want to fill you in on the details.
A solution? I'll check in with him when I can, then. Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying old world data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism.
Is she gonna be a vegetarian?
She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this
Oh, is she
lifestyle.
already a vegetarian?
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. I love their relationship.
How's Erend handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus after an initial incident.
What did he do?
Yeah, what's the incident?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple.
That's fucking hilarious.
Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dated.
That is so
He has given
Erend.
repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
That's fucking hilarious.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess.
My god. I just love how much depth there is to all of the characters in the game that, like, that they can say all these cute little stories about things that the characters have done, and you think, like, yeah, that sounds like that character. It's just so
there's a
well
few people
done.
here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
Yeah, everybody has to process. There's so much information and so much of it is sad. Alright, I can ask about the old world too. This place, old world discoveries.
So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel. It used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, the facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research initiatives by Pharaoh Automated Solutions.
I guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with too. So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I went into Banuk territory. I discovered another AI there, one not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation.
I don't think I
guessing
did that.
You didn't know about it?
Was that the DLC?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world, an effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh Plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, with no success. Given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request, I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about.
Is the stuff with Hephaestus DLC? Because I never played the DLC. So I have no idea about some of these things that have been like referenced that might have either been from like side quests that I didn't do or the DLC which I didn't do. It's a little disorienting when they start talking about things that they're like, yeah, so I did this, and I'm like, no, we didn't.
The processor Ether was installed on was part of an ancient war museum. A memorial to something called the Hot Zone Crisis. Do you know anything about it?
My knowledge of historical events was unfortunately lost with the Apollo database. However, climate data indicates a peak in regional temperatures in the 2030s. Such conditions would see extreme, prolonged droughts, an increase in dust storms, and a loss of habitable landmass.
But they wouldn't have built a museum in the middle of a wasteland. So I guess things got better eventually.
Yes. Data suggests that temperatures return to average levels in the clawback era of the 2040s.
My god, there's so much I can ask her.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh Plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley, until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them.
Oh my god, Gaia, please be done.
When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome over the city, Stanley Chen. It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith.
I love that you can ask
If
about
he
the
loved
data
Vegas
you
so
find.
much, why did he abandon it? Why not try to save it?
The Zeniths at their core have proven to be exceptional survivalists. Faced with overwhelming odds of extinction, they chose to flee.
Even still, what he achieved. Water to the wasteland, an entire city brought back to life. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Waiting for someone to come along and wake it up.
He did everything he could to at least preserve it. was the best he could do, and it worked. Now people are gonna get the place up and running again. Okay, we're finally done talking about discoveries. What else can we talk about in this place?
So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region, yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
But now it's our
Until
home.
Minerva decided to settle here.
Okay. We're done with... Wait, what? She had more to say about... Oh, I can ask about Elizabeth and Zero Dawn, too.
So, Project Zero Dawn. The greatest minds in the world. All working to build the terraforming system while the Pharaoh Plague devoured the planet. What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotations at all hours of the day. Resources and technology were secured from across the world. Within a month of the project's conception, I was launched and began my education. Elizabeth encouraged me to spend time with the rest of the Zero Dawn staff. She said it was important to experience many personalities and perspectives.
That makes sense.
To aid in my emotional development.
I'm sure it helps with all the people we've got here.
Scared, hopeful, determined. They were hurtling toward technological achievements on a scale never before attempted. I owe everything to their dedication.
Last thing I can ask Gaia, my god.
Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend?
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate.
Yeah, that's so sad.
I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. The only one who could. Thanks, Gaia.
Yeah, Elizabeth did so much for everybody. Time to
I should
go.
get going.
As you say. Be well, Aloy.
It's weird the subtitles change like that.
Better see what Beta and Varl are up to first.
Oh
It sounded
my
important.
god, no way! Why does it keep doing this? I always get caught in a spot where I can't save because the game won't let me leave the building. If it makes me go somewhere, I'm just gonna scream. Like, if I can just talk to them and be done, that's fine. But if it's gonna make me do a 45-minute quest like it did last time before I'm allowed to save, I'm gonna be mad.
Hi!
Make it quick!
Happy birthday, Isaac! Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
That's so interesting since Aloy did the same thing.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right?
Varl's such a
And
good
then
guy.
She told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors. specters.
She never even saw their
Promised I'd
faces.
meet them someday, when I had learned enough. And then, one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times.
Ah.
But a few months later, it stopped.
She was helping Beta when she wasn't supposed to.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was a liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
Yeah, she cared about Elizabeth.
What else can you tell us about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, Tilda was the only person that even really interacted with Beta or showed her kindness.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone.
Sounds like Tilda wanted her to have at least a little bit of a better upbringing that wasn't just only information. She wanted her to experience art and talk to people, or at least one person.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
That's so sweet. It's really the only kindness she knew growing up.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
They didn't interest you?
I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis.
Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves?
You're being a little harsh, Aloy.
No. Any information about them was redacted.
Beta's finally opening up. Please let her. But I get it. Aloy knows that they need this information, but like, you need to be a little bit delicate with Beta.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't, okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
I wonder if that's not true. I wonder if she was worried about getting caught and she didn't say anything in order to protect Beta. Because if they found out about what was going on, it would be very bad for both of them. So I bet you Tilda was trying to protect them.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
I understand Aloy and Beta.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
It's okay to feel.
I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
Varl is so kind. This is really a tough situation because I think Aloy and Beta both grew up with very difficult childhoods and very difficult lives. But they kind of process all of that in different ways. Aloy turned out a little bit more emotionally stable because she had Rost, but at the same time, she also has had a very difficult time opening up to people and trusting people because of that upbringing, being an outcast and everything. Whereas Beta, she only ever got kindness from Tilda, but Tilda just kind of cut her off for a reason that Beta never knew, and she felt betrayed by the only person that she cared about. Aloy would have been such a different person if Rost had betrayed her at some point in her life, but he was always there for her. Beta never really had anybody that stuck around and cared for a long time. Tilda just disappeared and then never spoke to her again, so I understand why they ended up so different from each other. Beta is rough, it's true, but she needs more time to be able to process her own trauma and start to understand how to socialize with people. Aloy had a hard time with it at first too, but she already had a better start than Beta did, and it still took her a long time to come around to everybody. So Beta will get there. I really think she will. And now it is time for me to save because I have already recorded way too much today. Okay. Thank God we can head out to the campfire without doing another 45-minute quest. Oh God. Okay. Here we are. I'm not gonna say too much in the outro. Obviously, you guys know how much I've been loving this game recently. Ever since the game grew on me, it has just been growing on me even more every time I play it, and this episode is no different. I just love all of the personality that it has. I love how much more of a focus it has on characters and character growth. So I'm loving the game. There's not much else I really even need to say because I say it every single fucking episode. So all of that being said, at the start of the next episode, I think I'm gonna focus on a bit of side questing. I don't really want to go straight to Demeter because I've already got 2 of the 3 subordinate functions that I need, and then after that it's on to Hephaestus. So I think before I do that, I just want to get some of that side content out of the way. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and leave a like if you enjoyed it. Check out my Ko-fi link in the description if you'd like to support the channel. And hit subscribe to become a fledgling and join the clan. I will see you guys on the next episode. Bye!